If you want to quickly adjust brightness and contrast in Krita, you're in the right place. In this tutorial, I'll show you two easy methods to make your artwork lighter, darker, and more dynamic without overcomplicating the process. Whether you're fixing an image that looks too flat or you want to add more punch to your shadows and highlights, these tools can help you get clean, professional-looking results fast. And before we jump in, if this video helps you out, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more practical Krita tutorials just like this. It really helps support the channel and lets you know when new guides are posted. Let's start with the first method using levels. This is a very simple way to adjust both brightness and contrast with slider controls. First, select the target layer you want to edit. This is important because whatever layer is active is the one Krita will apply the adjustment to. Next, go to the top menu and click Filter, then hover over Adjust and choose Levels. You can also use the shortcut Ctrl+L if you want to save time. Once the Levels window opens, you'll see the Input Levels graph with 3 sliders underneath it: black, grey, and white. If you want to increase contrast, start by moving the black slider to the right. This deepens the shadows and makes the darker parts of your image stronger. Then move the white slider to the left. That brightens the highlights and gives the image more separation between light and dark areas. If you want to raise brightness, focus on the middle grey slider. Drag it to the left to brighten the midtones. This is especially useful when your image looks a little dull, but you don't want to overexpose the highlights or lose detail in the shadows. Take your time and watch the preview as you adjust the sliders. Small changes can make a big difference, so don't push them too far unless you want a very dramatic effect. Once everything looks good, click OK to apply the adjustment. Now let's move on to the second method, which gives you more precise control using color adjustment curves. This is great when you want finer edits instead of broad slider changes. Again, make sure the correct layer is selected first, then go to Filter, hover over Adjust, and choose Color Adjustment Curves. You can also use the shortcut Ctrl+M. When the Curves window opens, look at the channel drop down at the top and make sure it is set to RGBA. That way you're adjusting the overall image values together rather than just one color channel. To raise brightness with curves, click near the center of the diagonal line and drag that point upward. As you raise the line, the image becomes brighter. This method gives you more control because you can see exactly how the tonal range is changing. To raise contrast, create what is called an S-curve. Click in the upper right portion of the line and drag that point upward to brighten the highlights. Then click in the lower left portion and drag that point downward to deepen the shadows. This creates stronger separation between dark and light areas, which boosts contrast in a more controlled way. The great thing about curves is that you can make subtle or dramatic adjustments depending on how much you move the points. If your image starts to look too harsh, just soften the curve a little until it feels balanced again. When you're happy with the result, click OK to apply it. So, to quickly recap, use levels when you want a simple slider-based adjustment, and use color adjustment curves when you want more precision over brightness and contrast. Both tools are very useful in Krita, and once you get comfortable with them, you'll be able to improve the look of your artwork in just a few clicks. If you found this helpful, please give the video a like, subscribe for more Krita tips and tutorials, and drop a comment if you want to see more editing guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.